Hello, Kelsey Taylor here. Welcome to another movie review. Now, if you saw my video I did late last night, I announced that I need to upgrade to a new phone because this one looks like it's on its last legs. Like I can still turn it on, I can still work the apps, but there's something wrong with the camera part and where I record videos. So I need to have that looked at. Probably get a new phone. I don't know, but so that's why I'm using the Nikon camera tonight. And since it's Saturday night, I'm going to review the movie Saturday Night. Now, I've been looking forward to talking about this movie for a while. This is one of those movies I really want to see in theaters last year, but it didn't come anywhere around here, so I missed it. And I had to pay the $20 rental to watch it, and it was worth it. This is based on basically on the first show of Saturday Night Live. They aired back in October 1975, and it's basically just like a full 90 minutes of leading up to it, and it really feels like 90 minutes. Like the movie is close to being 90 minutes, unless you count like extra 10 minutes of credits and stuff. And it's directed by Jason Reitman, the son of Ivan Reitman, and I thought he did a good job in this. Now, I've looked up on some of the facts on this, like everything that happened in this movie almost like didn't happen in real life. Like the scene where the lights come crashing down on the set, it didn't really happen. But there's a few things I believe that happened on this, like a lot of stuff I didn't know. And of course there's some stuff online about if any of this stuff is true or not. Basically a young Lorne Michaels going through the struggle of trying to put the show on by 11:30 p.m. Or originally they were going to plan to do a rerun of The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson instead of this. It was a new thing at the time. They weren't sure if it was going to work, if they could pull it off. And there's a lot of these cast members that are rehearsing and also getting some sort of few issues, like with John Belushi, who wouldn't do the show if he doesn't sign the contract. And there's Chevy Chase causing a few issues, like basically being like a stuck-up. Like the actor who played Chevy Chase in this, I thought did a really good job. There's a scene where John Belushi was losing his temper and Chevy Chase like goes after him, like kicks his ass or something. It was a very intense scene. I was like, it's something I really wish I saw this in the theater, having a great reaction to it. And there's other other actors who played the other characters. Like there's someone who plays Gilda Radner, Dan Aykroyd, Lorraine Newman, and a few other ones I don't recognize. Like I said, it's from the first year of SNL. And Dylan O'Brien is like the only actor like playing one of these main actors of SNL that I recognize. And there's also William Dafoe playing as one of the executives or something. I had no idea Dylan O'Brien played Dan Aykroyd until I watched the movie, the end credits. And like this is like a young Dan Aykroyd who looked different back then. He was skinny and young and all that. Like I really couldn't tell it was him and stuff. And this movie's rated R. I bought this at Walmart, so if you're at a Walmart and you buy an R-rated movie, make sure you have your ID on you, because if you buy an R-rated movie, they'll ask you for your ID. And make sure that you're an adult, of course, you have an actual ID, because if you don't have an ID, they won't let you buy this movie. Or any R-rated movies at Walmart. I had that happen to me a long time ago when I bought The Nice Guys. First time I got carded for something like that. And this movie has a lot of funny moments, and it's very interesting to me because I do a public access show almost every week. Well, I don't host it on YouTube or anything. I'm like the director. I handle like the PSAs and stuff like that. It's also live, so I can kind of relate to it in a way. But it's like, but this stuff. Well, this show's like has a lot of cast and a lot of crew, and it's very intense. It's more intense than what I do. It's a public access show. I have like one host. I'm like a one-person crew behind the scenes, and there's this another second person handling the technical side, and it's not like, it's like low scale, and this one's definitely more on a higher scale. And it's definitely a fun one. I would say if you really like the old school SNL days, I think you might like this one. Of course there's some scenes that are questionable, like there's an actor playing Milton Berle who I don't know too much about, flashing his penis in front of Chevy Chase. That didn't really happen, but I was like, if you know Chevy Chase as a person, it was like, I really think he deserved that. But I thought this was a well-acted movie, and I really liked the music to it, which in fact they actually did live on the set. They didn't go into like a recording studio or anything. It's not like high or orchestra score like you hear in a lot of movies. It's just it's like a bit of music that you would hear on SNL. Like it's done live on the set. Like on certain days after they're done shooting a scene and everything, I watched all the behind the scenes stuff on there. And yeah, it's definitely, I can see someone watching this movie who's not familiar with Saturday Night Live. Like, I don't know if there's a lot of young people, like teens, who watch Saturday Night Live still. Probably wouldn't be familiar with a lot of the old cast members and a lot of the older years. But I think it'd be more interesting if you're not familiar with it. Like, if you like films based on, like, productions on TV shows and stuff like that, like anything of that quality, I think you would definitely like this one. This movie, definitely, I think it gets better every time I watch it. I really like the cover on this. I'm very glad that the DVD has this cover. I don't know if there's a Blu-ray out. I haven't seen any Blu-ray of it in stores of Saturday night, but this movie I would definitely recommend watching, but it's probably only for people 18 and up. And yeah, I definitely would look forward to watching this one again in the future, but yeah, I really enjoyed this one Saturday night, so definitely check it out. And if you have seen Saturday Night, let me know what you think of it. That was my computer, that's normal. So thank you guys so much for watching my review, and I'll see you later. Adios.